and welcome back to Game Quest. I'm Mike.
And I'm Tony.
And, I think we are in the end game at this point. I mean, we gotta go to the Temple of Time and talk to whoever it was who wanted to see us. But I think the only dungeon left at this point is Ganon's Castle. Like, we've even done all of the, optional dungeons.
Huh.
I have been waiting for you, Link. Directly in the interest way?
How did I miss you?
What? Link, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil.
Yeah, I guess.
Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Should we go somewhere more private than a church 5 inches from Ganon's castle? I have so many secret locations we could talk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, the other place I could think of immediately is like the forest, but is it exactly a good idea to go into the forest? Actually, Sheik was in the forest earlier. Specifically at the forest temple. How did you get there? Questions for later.
I mean, let me see. The forest, basically the Deku Tree area. Well, I mean, the Deku Tree, but no one's currently standing in Darunia's office, for instance.
Yeah, I suppose Aruna isn't standing in his office.
We have a proven fact that basically we are the only people who go to the fishing hole.
Nobody goes there.
The Gerudo training grounds are limited access. I guarantee you Malon would let us borrow the barn for any purposes after everything we've done for her.
Mm-hmm.
You have whatever hidden-ass Sheikah village that you and Impa lived in that was not Kakariko for the last 7 years.
We could be having this conversation literally anywhere else.
Multiple locations. What about all the random caves scattered throughout Hyrule? You telling me Ganondorf knows about all of them?
Nah, I doubt it.
Anyway.
So, are we gonna have it somewhere else, or not just...
If anything, he's... Okay, another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow folk. The Sheikah.
Ah, the folks of Shadow.
Why is it Sheikahs here, but Sheikah is the plural of Sheikah everywhere else?
That is a good question. Oh, is this another part of the,
If you would seek the sacred triangle...
Wow, that just feels wrong.
Listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise.
Okay.
The Triforce, the sacred triangle. It is a balance that weighs 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. Wait, what?
The true force to govern all?
But if one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage.
Okay.
Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in.
Mm-hmm.
If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce marks on the back of their hands. I'm not sure I like this.
I'm with you so far.
Because we keep getting told we're a child of Destiny.
Destiny hasn't done many good things for us so far.
Oh yeah, no, Destiny has fucked up our entire life. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened at the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm.
Yeah, why does this door lead to the Sacred Realms anyways? Why is it just a door? Why isn't there a dungeon?
But it's interesting because you can see basically that Ganondorf basically was unworthy of it, because power is something that is seized first and foremost. So, like, him losing the other parts of the Triforce, which I think is the next line of this, falls partly in line with the fact that, think about it, when he lands on the Triforce, the legend came true. Because, think about it for a second. He was incredibly rash and impulsive. His schemes were seen through by literal children. He has been outfoxed every step of the way by someone who's basically been in a coma for the last 7 years. When it comes down to stuff. And he was basically too big of a bitch to do his dirty work himself up until this very day.
You know, in his defense...
He has neither wisdom nor courage, but the fact that he managed to rip the Triforce out when basically no one else could basically proves that he was able to seize power to an extent.
In Ganondorf's defense, only on the basically subject of wisdom, it was literally only 2 children who saw through his plans even at all.
And every single major species, other than the Highlands. Nabooru called him out. Impa wasn't a fan. Let me see. The Gorons didn't like him. The Kokiri didn't like him. And the Zora basically were like, yeah, we didn't really like him either, but he didn't really do anything as far as we know. They didn't know he was cursing things at that point.
Well, yeah, but, like, none of them saw through his plans. They just didn't like him. The kids are the only people who are able to outsmart or do anything effective against him.
To be fair, he was running game against the literal children in terms of the scheming department, but it's like... It's interesting how it goes, because in order for him to get the other parts of the Triforce, he would now need to outfox the person who holds wisdom, and basically face, like, the one who holds courage one-on-one. And, basically, because you look at, like, the way things are set up or whatever, like, basically that duel against that person, who at this point has been equipped specifically to fight Ganondorf, by facing his greatest fear and truest potential downfall, he could theoretically gain the Triforce of Courage.
Oh. Yeah, in this scenario, if he wins, he just deserves it, huh?
Yeah, and that's how the Triforce works. And it kind of goes the other way around, too, right? Because basically power is seized. If the Courage guy can beat the hell out of Ganondorf and basically take it away from him, then he deserves to have it.
Huh.
But you know how I said that thing about the hero of time basically being the hero of time because, like, everyone else seems to be, like named after, like, their greatest enemy rather than basically, like, some kind of personal accomplishment?
Oh.
Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. You remember that, right? When we first came to the Temple of Time, went to the future the first time, that conversation?
You made a mention about the epithets for the heroes, but I don't remember you saying that they were named after their...
Well, I mean, like, there's a thing where it's basically, like, up until this point where he's grabbing the Master Sword and everything, like, he's always been a step behind, but then you realize that Ganondorf was always a step ahead anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Link.
I mean, I don't believe you. We're not courageous. We just have nothing else to lose at this point.
I mean... We did fight demons, we did basically stare down a giant spider monster. We chased basically under the ocean in a quest for basically apparently love. We've gambled, fought, and everything. And it's just like, you're saying add like options or whatever. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to face what you fear head on and basically accomplish, like, triumph anyway. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all.
You know, I still can't help but feel we could be having this conversation somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. But I mean...
Did you just Super Sentai transform?
This is Zelda
Into
we're
a
talking about.
princess?
Since when has she known anything about operational security?
You haven't changed in, what was it, 7 years?
Yeah, you haven't changed at all, have you? I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. I just think you enjoyed basically being a ninja, and also, if you were trying to hide from the King of Evil, why are you unveiling yourself now?
Right here.
In this cinder block hell on his doorstep.
Like, he doesn't even have to properly scry to basically know you're here.
He could look out the window and see us having this forbidden conversation. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle.
Oh? Ooh, a cutscene.
I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa.
Yes, I was there. For you, that was 7 years ago. For me, it was like a week ago.
I saw you as I was fleeing the castle.
Yeah, I remember that for you having a really good arm.
I should trust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. You were wrong.
You were incorrect.
Ganondorf saw you throw it to me, and he let me get into the Sacred Realm. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but you literally, in your psychic vision, told me to enter this place first and steal the wishes. Something I could never expect happened.
Is that you were outsmarted by a man basically more than
Because of
twice
my
your age?
constant nightmares and basically extreme issues, I would just lapse into a coma for 7 years until I got up in my sleep and was ready to save the world.
It had been days out in that field without any real sleep.
Never expect happened. Okay. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm.
Yeah, that was kind of a dick move.
Why do you have tiny Triforce earrings?
They're stylish.
They're not. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Did you do your makeup while in that flash of light? That's lipstick? Well, I mean, we couldn't see your lips before, but you were definitely not wearing that eyeshadow earlier. Ganondorf became the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All this is an unfortunate coincidence.
I would not use the word coincidence.
Oh my god. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years.
7 long years.
Okay, yes, but... You're telling me about basically how you don't understand how basically causality works, and how we've been put consistently on the back foot by Ganondorf this entire time since we first met each other. And here we are.
Here we are.
Oh my god. Now, you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end.
You know, when you made me your messenger, you made me a messenger. You know that, right? I'm just saying, like, I am drastically, basically, underrepresented for what work I am doing.
The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm.
Oh, okay.
Are we just talking about our plan in the open? I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world.
Okay.
Thus, Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses. The power given to the Chosen Ones. The Sacred Arrow of Light.
I swear, every time, basically. So, like, we're going to bestow something upon you. It looks like they're about to try and murder me with a key attack. I love the look on his face.
You got the light arrow.
That's not even a
The
smile.
light of justice will smite evil.
Huh. What could that be?
Oh no, an evil shaking.
Is it evil? It might just be an earthquake.
That rumbling. It can't be.
It can't be what?
What were you thinking? That he couldn't invade this place?
Oh,
The first
shit.
temple that he invaded after he invaded all the other temples? Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor.
Wait. Traitor?
How would you be a traitor to a side that you've never been a part of?
Also, why does everything I care about turn into rupees?
This is downright Freudian at this point, I gotta admit. Did we spend an entire episode yelling at Zelda for being an idiot about OpSec again? I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. Ganondorf, you're not worthy of wisdom either. You couldn't... you let your guard down. I knew it would happen here if I let this kid wander around. No, you see? Remember that thing I said about Ganondorf always being a step ahead? When the Triforce split, he knew that it was leading up to a duel with Link from the beginning.
Oh. Okay.
So he was letting Link get ready to come at him because he knew that Zelda would not resist the urge to just show up.
And basically cheer him on.
And, like, reveal the entire plan, yes.
Oh my god.
That's an O-face. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid.
Only slightly. Remember, Ganondorf doesn't make mistakes. He just basically slightly underprepares.
Like Doom. Anyway.
No.
No. It was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage.
Oi, we did this without the Triforce of Courage doing any... Does the Triforce of Courage do anything for us?
Oh, it has several subtle powers. You gotta understand is that different parts of the Triforce are equally powerful. It's not explicitly stated what the Triforce of Courage does in relation to, like, what Wisdom and Power do. But Power turned Ganondorf into basically a thief with some parlor tricks into Ganon, who is basically Zelda's Satan, and, like, this ominous figure that hovers in the distance for the rest of the franchise.
Like, no, I mean, I know what the Triforce of Power does. I know what the Triforce of Wisdom does. They have very specific things that they can do for you. But what does the Triforce of Courage do?
There are several theories on it. The only thing that's known is the Triforce's balance, so it has to be equally potent in its own way. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. With the True Force, right?
The True Force.
Wish to rescue Zelda. Come to my castle.
A 4th force made out of when you combine all the Triforces. Oh hey. Oh hey, he's got quite the evil laugh on him.
Oh yeah, no, he's got a decent one.
You're right, we spent this entire episode basically yelling at Zelda about operational security.
Oh my god. Triforce of Wisdom. Triforce of Wisdom, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just... Oh my god. Next time on Game Quest.
Next time.
Jesus.